Hi YouTube, this is WPB Teacher 8 again, and guess what? I'm doing happy dance, Alright, I guess you can see why. I took a little trip to my favorite store, and I have an unboxing for you. It's been sitting in the bag, so this is a true unboxing. I haven't taken it out yet since I bought it at the store. So I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'll explain why I got what I got. Alright, so you guys know the bag looks like this, as you've seen all my other bags. And we're going to take a peek inside. Here's the receipt, which they went back to the long receipt cards and versus those little ones they have. And then there's a place for the your sales associate to put their little business card, which is kind of nice. So those are nice, like that. Alright, so I have a bigger box and a smaller box, so I guess I'll do this one first. So the boxes, I've bought this item before and it came in a different box, so I guess it just depends on what they have in stock of what box you get. So anyways, it has the Louis Vuitton embossed here. This is the hard box with the leather cording. Alright, let's see if I can take this off with one hand. This is the bad part about using your phone to film, is that you have to do everything with one hand. Okay. So, first box. And they have the... I don't know if you can't see it, I guess it's too dark. There's a little sticker that says Louis Vuitton. So I'm going to take that out. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright. And the first item I got was a map bandeau. It's kind of a coral color. And then it fades down to like a pinky coral. And then at the end, it's got a little bit of blue. And then kind of this bright orangish yellow. And here is my tag. This came off fairly easily, and the sales assistant, my sales associate said that these are meant to come off. The other bandeau I bought just had this little tag and not this big one, but she says now they're putting like the big tag on it, I guess with like the SKU number here, M75208. And to me, that's just too big to leave on your scarf. I mean, look how big that is. So I don't like that. So anyways, it came off. So I would have taken it off anyways because these two are kind of attached. She said it would have been hard to leave this one on and take the other one off. So anyways, so that's off. So here is my bandeau. I have one other bandeau. No, let me correct myself. I have one other bandeau I use for summer, and it's on my iCat right now. I have two bandeaus that I use for fall and winter. So anyways, that's what it looks like. Okay, so I got the bandeau, and I'm going to use it to tie on to the other item I got. So let me put that away. That can go to the side. Okay, big box. Oh, here we go. Oh, I got it backwards. Oh, okay, it's one of the sideways boxes. Let me try this again. There we go. Louis Vuitton. And leather cording. Alright, let's see if I can get this off. It's like Christmas. Actually, this was like Mother's Day / anniversary present with my husband and I. We just celebrated our lucky number 7 anniversary. He and I met on Match.com, by the way, just for your information. Ooh. Okay, that fell over. This box, I think this is the same box that my Alma came in. It looks very similar, and it has Louis Vuitton written on the bottom. All right, let's see if I can get this open. Oh, it came open very easily. Okay, it looks kind of big and squishy. Can you guess what it is? All right, let me take it out. Box to the side. Here's my purse, and it's nice that it fits in the desk bag. I'll go over that in just a second. The other one I got of one of these did not fit in the desk bag. So I got, drum roll please, da da da, a Speedy 30 in Azure. And I can't get over how white the Vachetta looks. I'm so used to my other ones that are like dark by now, and I look at this, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so white. So I got it in the 30. As you probably know, Speedy comes in 25, 30, and 35. And those numbers are in centimeters, actually. So this is the 30 centimeters, which is basically like 12 inches. Because those of us in the U.S. are used to deal with inches. So this is the 30. I knew the 25 would be too small. And I already have a 35, and I'll go into that in a second. So here's what it looks like, brand new with the Vachetta. And I had my sales associate, she stuffed some bubble wrap and stuff inside. I said, can you stuff it for me and not fold it up flat? Because usually it comes flat, so you can still see the creases, you know, from when they fold it flat. So she was nice enough to put some bubble wrap in there. And guess what? Let's see if I can get it focused. I don't think you can see. My phone does not focus very well. Oh, there we go. Guess what? Made in France. Happy dance. Happy dance. Yep. I was very excited. Okay, this is what happened. I went in there and knew I wanted to get an Azure Speedy. Now, the reason I wanted to get an Azure Speedy was for a couple reasons. Number one, it's spring and summer, and I wanted a light bag. But I've been buying Louis Vuitton for 3 years now, and it took me 3 years to get this bag because I wear dark clothing. I knew I'd probably get it dirty and get color transfer on it, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Well, after 3 years, for about the past 4 or 6 months, I've really been craving an Azure piece. So I broke down and I got it because I figured, hey, if I'm going to get it dirty and I'm going to get color transfer on it, I'm just going to get a Speedy. I'm not going to spend $2,000 on an Azure bag when it's probably going to take the most wear and tear out of my other bags. So that was my thinking behind that. The second reason I got this Speedy is because I already have a Speedy in the 35, which is bigger, in the Damier Ebene. Now, I love that bag, but I'm hoping I can like start downsizing some of my bags because they're all pretty big. So I bought the 30 so I could basically kind of do a little experiment and compare it to my 35 and see if I can downsize enough for my 30. So those were basically the two reasons I got this bag. But anyway, so I'm really excited. And then, as you guys know, if you live here in the U.S., getting a Made in France bag for a Speedy or a Neverfull has basically been impossible for the past 1.5 to 2 years. And that is because they started making this cloth tag that they put inside the bag, and here it would just say Louis Vuitton Paris. So I knew I was going to go in there today on Friday and just get one that said Louis Vuitton Paris with the cloth inside. Now, it doesn't really bother me that much, but if I have a choice between a Made in USA or Made in France, yes, I'm a Louis Vuitton snob, and I want the Made in France bag. So anyways, I had come to the realization, though, that I was going to get a Made in USA bag with a cloth tag. So anyways, I was looking at the Speedy, and the first one that my sales assistant pulled out, of course, just said Louis Vuitton Paris and had the tag inside. And I was like, I wasn't even going to ask her to show me another bag and things like that because I knew I wanted the 30. Well, anyways, we were walking around, and there was these people up front looking at a 35 in the monogram, and I noticed on the tag it said Made in France. So I was like, oh man, they got a monogram that says 35 Made in France. And my sales assistant goes, oh, I think we have a Made in France one in the Azure 30 because I showed it to somebody last night. So I was like, really? And she's like, yeah. So she went back to the drawer, and like all the way on the bottom was this one, which she pulled it out. And she's like, see, I have a Made in France. And I was like so excited. I was like doing happy dance. I was hugging. Okay, cat fight. They just ate, so they're getting feisty. So I cannot do a video without my cats interrupting. So anyways, back to the story. So anyways, so she pulled it out and I was doing happy dance and I was hugging the purse and I was like, oh my goodness, yay. So she said that they've been getting a lot more made in France Speedies and Neverfulls, which, you know, for the past year and a half has been almost impossible to get here in the US. So anyways, that just kind of like made my day. I was like, yay. So anyways, so those are my two things. So I got that, and then I'm going to tie the bandeau. Let's see if I can kind of show you guys together. I'm going to tie the bandeau onto the bag. Excuse me. So it'll make a bow. And it's not in a bow, but that way you can kind of see the colors. So I think it goes really pretty. And this is kind of creamy color here, and so is this. So they go really well. I'm really happy with it. So I will end up doing a review on this bag after I've used it for a couple weeks, because like I said, I'm comparing it to my 35 as well. So I'll either love it or I'll hate it, or I'll just have to come to the realization that I need to downsize. I don't know. But anyway, so those are my 2 reveals for today, and I'm very excited. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the box below. Thanks for watching.